Hold on. Brighten up this screen a bit. Today we are going to be using this box. It has been calling out to me. Like, it has just been like, pick me up, pick me up, pick me up. So I just said, okay, fine. I'll do it. Okay, so we're just going to see. I think I'm going to use the black cards to see where we are at, because I do feel like there's a message that I haven't been able to really like come to terms with. So, oh my gosh, why can't I get them out? Let's see. Hold on. There we go. 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 Where the rest? All right. Boom. So, sorry guys, my eyes started itching. All right. So, thank you, God, for this message. Before we even get into it, thank you for the energy. Thank you for allowing us to be here in this moment. Thank you, God, for allowing us to just be in your spirit, be in your magnitude, be in your grace, be in your mercy. And we thank you, we thank you, we thank you. So, as we do that, let's get into it. What is the topic for today? Not even for today, for this reading. Okay, in bookstores now, from to a memoir. Oh my gosh. So this is definitely given autobiography. Okay. Even or some or ooh wow. I also feel like somebody is you know how when you buy a book, and when you buy the book, it tells you to say this book was from, and then to, like, that's the energy I'm getting. I feel like somebody's either making their own book, making their own memoir, and they're going to gift it to someone, or someone is gifting them the book, right? And I do feel like it says in bookstores now. The first thing I also thought was, you have just finished the last chapter of your book, of this memoir that you have been collecting all these beautiful memories, all these beautiful, like, keepsakes, all these things that have been just exciting you and just getting you to where you need to be, and just also really and truly like growing. So with this growth, it's saying that you know people are going to like it, but then I feel like some people are going to want to take that like back. They're not going to want to really support the movement, but at the same time, I don't think it's going to really matter, because the memoir is already out. It's in stores today. Like, you're done. You have finished it, and now all you need to do now is get her done, right? What's up, Rocky? If you guys are just coming in, tap the screen, tap the screen. We are talking about a memoir, okay? Someone has finished the last chapter of their memoir, and I'm very proud of them. Someone is going to be gifting them a book, gifting a book of energy. So and again, we are using the Cards Against Humanity. Okay, so this is a 18 and over. I would say 21 and over, but it's America. What's up, Angelique? Okay, so someone is definitely moving into this stage of the final chapter, the final and then you know how when you are ready to do your book tours and you're starting to grab the attention of others, and you're getting that energy, right? It's like, it's that type of energy. Okay, this card doesn't want to go in, so let's see it. Oh my gosh. Okay. How crazy is this? It says literally the current political climate. So I do feel like maybe some of you guys, even like this week was your last week of getting your book together, getting your ideas together, getting everything in your memory bank together, and mushing it together, you guys. Okay, So it's like I feel like it's something to do with literally this week. I do feel like there's certain things that's going to be coming up. I don't want to show that card, but just know that it's like if you're eating, maybe you had an eggs benedict this week, or with some hollandaise sauce, and it just wasn't, it was just a little too tangy, a little too not kid friendly, if you know what I mean. All right, so stay away from the eggs benedict, you guys. Okay, stay away from the eggs benedict. What is a staple point for this moment for them? Maybe getting a little involved in selling certain stuff. Okay, so getting a little, I don't want to show this one either. These are some crazy cards, I be forgetting. But just getting a little more involved with selling. Okay, getting a little bit more involved with the staple points of how you're going to get your book out, and it doesn't have to be necessarily a specific book, but it is something that you have created. It is something that your memoir is coming out with, and I do feel like it's an actual book. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it anymore. Like, it's a little hot, I'm sorry, y'all. But letting it be known that it is time for you to get to the business side of things. You've done the creative part, you've done the legwork for that, so now it's time to get into your legwork when it comes to getting yourself out there and keeping yourself out there and sustaining the market plan. Because there's a whole bunch of energy that I feel like there's some of you that are unbalanced when it comes to your playtime and your work time. Okay, so it's like you're spending more money than it is coming in. And even though you've gotten this whole whirlwind of energy that's coming with the money, or that's coming with the funds, it's like, don't spend everything up. Like, you really need to start making sure that the marketing plan and everything that you're doing when it comes to your book is actually what needs to be going through. Okay, the express written consent of the national. Okay, because period, some of you guys need to let it be known. Like, some of you guys need to be signing NDAs, letting people know that they've, signed NDAs, like things of that nature. I'm sorry, you guys, I keep messing with my hair because I'm just not used to it right now. um so maybe some of you guys are messing with certain things that you're just not used to, but it's going to work for you guys. Okay, so making sure that these NDAs are being signed. Okay, because there is going to be some expressive consent. Because when you start getting into these, I would say, if you go hopping and you're reading pieces, or you're doing all this other stuff, you need to be having people sign NDAs. Because sometimes they'll literally, like, even if they signed an NDA, don't be trying to, like, P Diddy your way into an NDA. Like, be a reasonable person with your NDAs. Or, like how some people say they're not allowed to say things, they're not allowed to do things. And then I've seen some NDAs where it's like, oh, you're not allowed to promote anything from yourself if it's not for me. And then I've also seen some NDAs where there's some people that are stating, like, whatever you do, if you put it in this folder, even if it's yours, it's mine. Like, and that's just a random example, but it's just like those random examples can be real deal. So it's like, be very reasonable. Because I do feel like, for some reason, yeah, being seen reading infinite, like, this is about a book. This is about a book, you guys. This is about a book. So it's like, someone is going to see that. Somebody is going to be able to read between the lines and know what to do and what not to do. Okay, and you don't want to be on the person's list to where they know that you ain't that type of business person, where you're doing something that's kind of shady. You don't want to be the shady baby. You don't want to be the shady baby. Fueling money through a series of shell companies. I'm trying to tell you. And then I said, it says funneling, but I said fueling. So it's like, y'all, it's gas, no brakes. It's gas, no brakes. What's up, Keish? It's gas, no brakes. You guys are really in this energy of where it's all gas. It's all gas. You know what I'm saying? Look, let me just fix this. It ain't gonna fix exactly, because my brain is just like, what the heck is going on? But it's happening. Okay, it's happening. No, but it's like all gas, no brakes. All gas, no brakes, you guys. What is the what is it called? What is what is the question that I want to ask? What is it, other than marketing, other than getting into the business side of things, other than signing the NDAs, other than making sure that you're fueling yourself, gas, all gas, no brakes, knowing you are in this gas, what else is there? Leading a country to, okay. See, so making sure that you're not being false, okay? You got to stay authentic. The way that this train is going to keep going for you guys is if you stay authentic. If you don't stay authentic, that's not how, see? If you don't stay authentic, the end of the the end of all life on earth. Like, it's dramatic, but it's being honest. Like, it's saying, like, your part of your earth and your part of your world is not going to be able to spin and do everything authentically if you don't merge yourself into authentic space. Okay, so being authentic. Okay, enticing a hummingbird to drink nectar. Oh my gosh. Because, and the crazy thing about it is, don't force anything. Like, don't force anything coming up, you guys, because hummingbirds go to their own nectar. Okay, all you got to do is pour it in that little thing and they come to it themselves. You don't have to entice them. You don't have to, make them want to do anything. Okay, so this is also something for you guys to take a note of, where it's like you're in this energy. Don't have nobody just all up in your space because you're forcing them to be there, or just because you feel like that is something else. Okay, what else is going to be going on with this book? That's a lot of information and I love it. Don't force it, because if somebody don't like it, that means they're not a hummingbird. If they don't like the fact that you just need to put your honey water at the top of your ceiling and being able to just leave it there and allow them to be free and come in and get their honey nectar and go on about their business, and you have to sit there and you have to be like, no, come get this honey, no, come get this. It's like, no, thank you. I don't, that's not a real true hummingbird. You shouldn't be wanting to entice a hummingbird. Okay, hummingbirds do their own thing. Okay, period. An ambitious woman who wears pants. Period. So this is probably a strong woman. I feel like this is a strong man in his feminine side as well. You wearing the pants in this situation. You're being very ambitious in this situation. You are growing in this situation. And that is why your book is going to be amazing. That's why your memoir is in stores now. That's why you're literally, okay. Okay, so it's like, that's why you're not making a butt out of yourself. Okay, so it's like continuing this energy, making sure that you are staying close to what it is. Like, see, excuse me, because some of you guys, it's moving into this phase where you feel like it's something with your parents, and it's like, ugh, some of you got, oh my gosh. What is that, you guys? Okay, so it's some of you guys that don't feel like your parents, I feel like some of you guys feel like your parents is a burden, or feel like your parents isn't as up to where you would want them to be, and you guys need to be selfish in a different way. Okay, don't be selfish in that type of way, because that's not how it needs to grow. Like, even in your memoir, I feel like somebody is like painting their parents out to be like way worse than what they really are, and it's like, you might want to go back and fix that before you make a assumption, if you know what I mean. And if you know the slogan, when you assume, you make a what out of you and me. Exactly. So remember, people are going to be reading this. People are going to be disclosing this information and spreading it around. And people are going to be in groups of, in circles and libraries and bookstores reading your book. Okay. So we could tell the truth, but let's not go too far. let's not do too much, right? Because that there is a such thing as doing too much. Can we get one more card for this memoir? Can we get one more card for the people that's writing their book? Ooh, a 12-foot bone in your mouth. Okay, so it says your mouth. So see, remember earlier we was trying to figure out what's it going to be when it comes to your money side. So remember, your word of mouth, the way that you're speaking, the way that you're going about things, the way that you're saying things is definitely going to be in the forefront. It's definitely everybody's eyes are going to be on you, like, you know what I mean? And also with this 12-foot scepter of a bone, that means it's true. There's gonna be big things popping. Okay, it's gonna be abnormal. It's gonna be out of this world, because if you 12 foot tall, period, we already know that you're going in the Guinness Book of World Records or close to it, because we used to have I don't even know what was the tallest man on earth. I can't remember. If you know it, comment it below. But irregardless, know that this thing is going to be bigger than life. Know you're going to be towering over people when it comes to the height of your success. Okay, watch your mouth, watch what you say, watch how you move in, watch your money management, watch what you're doing with other people, watch your NDAs. Okay, so some of you guys need to change your NDA up, or or go back through it and remind yourself, why did you really write this? And if it feels sustainable for you, then keep it. That any karma is good and bad. Okay, it's good for you, it can be bad for others. It can be bad for you and it can be good for others. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right. And I think that's the message. I hope you guys have a great moment with this book coming out. I hope you guys do amazing when you do your signings and your autographs and all these beautiful things that's coming in for all your greatness and all your hard work. Okay, you deserve it. And so please, when you're coming out swinging, make sure that you do what you need to do. Okay, make sure you do it the right way. Do it my face started glitching, but do it the right way and do it the most authentic way possible and fair. Okay, all right, I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. If this message didn't, it's only gonna come to you when it's supposed to be for you, because the message is right in the title. So if it's calling out to you, this is for you. If you haven't started your book yet, you're behind, baby. You're behind, because we've already this week closed the last chapter. All right? Mwah!